Hi everyone, welcome back. Danny's had a glass of water. Looked like gin really, didn't it lads, when you did it?
It could be vodka.
It could be vodka,
yeah. We don't know.
These youngsters try to make a little hero.
At the end of the day, we don't influence him.
Oh no.
So we wouldn't do that.
As you know, we don't drink, do we boys?
Or was it Tiger Bombs? We don't know.
What are these Jager bomb things? What are they? The sweets?
Oh, they're horrible, you don't want to go.
Oh right, there you go. So it's too old for this. Boys to mix. You just said off camera, I don't drink, I can tell you. Right, well,
They're well original too, wouldn't they?
we shall get back to the TV show then. Look, no alcohol, we don't drink. Anyway, when was your first live performance of your own song, mate?
Oh gosh, I would have been. Do you know what? I was age. Is this like doing my country stuff or literally of all time?
Whatever.
We'll
have of all time and then your country stuff.
Okay, so my first live gig I ever did was when I was 14 and I remember we were doing performances of, it was at like this weird festival that was sort of like this weird spiritual thing that we got drafted into. I didn't know
man.
I didn't know what was going on. It was
we might have been there.
and that was in Bristol, and yeah, I had like
possibly
super long hair. Like Kurt Cobain was my hero.
Ball job, mate. He's bringing the ball job. Ball job.
He's been baldest
now.
And yeah, it was an experience. I used to play bass at the time, so I wasn't even singing or anything. I just used to play bass, and that was a good laugh. I'll always remember that one. But my one for country music was actually one that I will always stick in my head, because being in pop and rock bands before, you don't play acoustically by yourself very much. So when you've got to kind of suddenly stand on stage with your acoustic guitar and tell all your stories behind your songs, I genuinely felt like I was completely naked and everyone was watching me. It was that kind of feeling.
It's like, because we're in a band, and sometimes I've done like the songwriting nights. We've had songwriting thingies back up home, and when you're doing it yourself, I don't off my sleeves, guys, because you played with a band as well, haven't you?
I've got a band.
Yeah.
I've got a band. Yeah.
And when you're so used to, you can turn, and I've got Marty there.
Yeah.
And I've got Andy behind us, and sometimes if we do use a bass player, because over the years we've had bass players, and then we're going to take you through. It's a long story anyway.
Yeah.
But when you're out there on your own, you know, when you're in a band, you
turn around, you're in it together.
When you're on your own, you get no
you're vulnerable on your own.
Yeah. So that's fantastic, mate. So it's great to see that you're doing your original songs and you yourself. I love the EP momentarily and Making Memories, because I forgot about that when I listened to that today. Where do you record it? You record it here, or?
I record everything here. So what I love about that is, like, I've had sort of like, you know, various deals and stuff in the past where,
as we all have done.
Yeah, the sort of like the time is money and kind of, you know what I mean? And I don't like that environment when you're trying to make sort of the best thing that you can make. So being able to come in here and do it with a guy that I've known, you know, been pretty much spent every day with for the past sort of like 7 or 8 years.
That's us, isn't it? Really.
Well, it takes the pressure off it, don't it? Really?
It does, and you know, if you kind of got like a particular synth idea that you want to go back to before you send it off to mastering, you can come in and do that without getting charged.
Our producer Lee, because we're classing the fifth member, he's absolutely brilliant. And there was one time for one of our songs, we recorded a song, myself and Mark Rock, called Flashes of Lightning. Yeah. And he went, ah! And he actually went outside in a thunderstorm, did it with a tape recorder, probably recording it. He brought it back in. He used it, didn't he? He's absolutely brilliant for that. But when you go into a studio, and we, like say, as you know, you will go through life, and you probably will get record deals like we did and everything, and you sign things away you don't know you're signing away for and all this business. But when you do it yourself, because we've got our own record label, which we set up ourselves, haven't we? Yeah. That we've used. You've got your own thing, your own independence, you've got no pressure and all that. And it's just a joy, mate, that you are doing it, and I'm behind you 110%. Keep at it, keep doing your original
There is some sharks out there, so you have to be careful.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you write all the songs yourself, or do you co-write?
So I write the majority of them myself. There are 2 songs that I've released that I haven't written myself. I work with, I produce a guy called Dan Evans, who's a commercial writer. Who I've actually got signed to my publishing here as part of Puzzle Maker. Fabulous songwriter. There's been 2 songs that he's come up with now, which were Hideaway and then When I See You, which I'll play with.
Fantastic! It's good to see this. That because we do write ourselves, but I do write with others, and you've got that thing where you can trust people with your songs, and I've co-wrote with other fellow British country acts as well, and you've got that trust but once you're comfortable with people, like I'm comfortable with Mark, comfortable with Andy, and we bounce off each other, and to create things, and you can put it across to them, and they're going to do you proud. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
It's brilliant to hear that you're doing that, mate. It really is. You've achieved a lot. Congratulations on winning the UK Country Radio Male Country Singer of the Year last year, 2019.
Thank you very much.
What do you want to achieve, and what do you want to further in your career?
Well, I mean, a big thing for me has always been to get out to America more and more, because I think the sort of the type of country music that I write is very much inspired by the American artists.
Yeah, there's no harm in that.
So I loved Nashville. I loved the experience of being out there. When I really want to get back. I'm always making connections out there, which is
That's
great.
what you need.
And obviously, like this summer, we've pushed it up in terms of like festival slots and festival bills. So got some really good ones on the main stage at Buckle and Boots this year.
We're too old for some of them now, aren't we? We're too old for some of the festivals now, so we have to look for the old Grandad Festival.
Sure.
There's some oldest people.
You know what I mean? So
there,
it's good to see that you are doing it, mate. You know what I mean?
Thank you, man.
And we'll be behind you 110%. Right, Danny's going to do his second song. Do you want to shoot straight into it, or do you want to have a break, or?
Yeah, I can go into that. That's
Right.
fine. That's cool.
And Danny's second song is called.
That's it. Boys Cry Too.
And what's the story behind this?
With this one, this is a really new song. So there were a lot of things that sort of brought this one together, but I thought it was very relevant at this particular moment in time. Like you hear a lot on the news about sort of male mental health. And it's only just starting to get documented.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really interesting to explore that concept in a song, because I know that it's, I mean, for me, there's two things I've done in my life, which have been sports and being a musician.
Yeah.
Being a musician, you sort of wear your heart on your sleeve, and you've got to be super emotive. When you're doing sports, the minute you start doing all that, you're kind of in a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
you've got to be tough and heat.
Yeah, man, and the two don't. So I've kind of seen those two sort of not cross over all too well from a personal perspective.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what? Having moved on from that little part of my life, I kind of come the other side of that sort of that sort of really younger part of my life, and I thought, you know what? This is something that young guys need to hear and need to listen to.
That's a fantastic attitude, mate.
The thing is, men are too proud to show the emotions, aren't they?
Yeah.
They try to bottle it up and keep it to themselves.
Well, this is it.
Men don't talk about the problems like women do,
Well,
so maybe it's a thing there that men should start
I
talking
think they
about the
should.
problems.
It's 2019. Like should be talking about how they feel.
When years ago, when we first started, one of the songs, if you remember, that I wrote called "Our Boys Allowed to Cry,"
Oh, there we go.
and I wrote a song about that, and it was the sort of thing where we're allowed to cry, but back then, with our generation,
You weren't.
You weren't
Yeah,
allowed
you're
to.
tough, you're gonna be macho.
Yeah.
But it's great the new generation can do that, and it's things like this, mate. So I'm looking forward to this one.
Okay, cool.
And it's called "Boys Cry Too"
It is indeed.
by Mr. Danny McMahon. Is that right?
Crushing it.
Yeah, I'm getting that right. I'm getting that right.
Go on, that son.
Alright.
Get it, son.
It's falling apart week by week. You can't find the part where he should speak. He'd give anything to force a smile. Boys will be boys, just isn't his style. If you do, then you're not a real man. No, you don't understand. See, his daddy gets mad when he tries to explain. Thanks for telling the truth, man, I got news for you. Well, boys cry too. If you waiting on something that hasn't arrived, don't pick yourself an expected disguise. Never get lost. cry too. Don't suck it up, don't play it cool. Been there, done that, it's the worst thing you can do. If you do, then you're not a real man. No, you don't understand. See, his daddy gets mad when he tries to explain. Thanks for telling the truth, man, I got news for you. Well, boys cry too. If you waiting on something that hasn't arrived, don't pick yourself an expected disguise. Never get lost in the things you can't choose. When you're out of ideas and you don't know what to do, well, boys cry. It's been a bad day, so let them fall. Just let them fall, let them fall. Don't be ashamed, just be who you are. Just let them fall, let them fall. If you do, then you're not a real man. No, you don't understand. If you're waiting on something that hasn't arrived, don't paint yourself an expected disguise. Never get lost in the things you can't choose. When you're out of ideas and you don't know what to do. When you're out of ideas and you don't know what to do, well, boys cry too.
Yeah!
Woo, woo, woo.
Beautiful.
That's absolutely
Brilliant.
corking, that is, man.
Thank you, man.
Is that on?
Go out and buy that now.
Is that on the
There's a
new?
new EP coming out, yeah.
Oh, I've got to buy that one.
Yeah.
You have to
That is
email me that.
fantastic.
Of
Well
course.
done.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
That's brilliant. And you have to write in who wrote these so I can put them on, you know.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course.
That was brilliant, wasn't it, boys? Really.
Emotional as well.
Normally we try and play a. Well, no, we don't. These try and play the guests up, but I was emotional. I captured me that one. It's brilliant.
Thank you, man.
Well
Do you want
done.
another break, or do you want another drink? You good? Do you want to carry on?
I can carry on.
All right then. Now this is when the fun starts. Right then. Where can your fans and viewers get your music?
So everything's under the same social media handle, which is at Danny McMahon UK.
Right.
So all across your Facebook, your Instagram, and then if you want to go and stream it, just search Danny McMahon on Spotify.
You have to write that in for me.
Yeah, easiest way, to be quite honest, is just
You're on everything really.
just Google my name.
Yeah,
and
we like
you've
you're on
got it all
everything.
there. Really, it's the easiest way to do it.
That's brilliant. So we've got the new. You've got the two EPs out. You've got the new EP coming out.
Yeah,
Is there any chance of an album at all?
there will be.
It's taking cost as well, as you say.
Yeah, it's
As we know, 34th album we got with Starry Broke.
Yeah.
It don't come cheap.
But no, there is an album ready and waiting to go on the other side of the pond.
We'll be buying that then, won't we, boys?
Yeah.
Do you know when you get to America and
Yeah.
you're doing a tour, if you need some old farts to help you, support you, let us come over, you know.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Sounds
mate,
like
yeah,
sounds
that's
like
brilliant.
Sounds like a party.
You heard that, didn't
You guys can teach me how to party properly, yeah?
Oh, we don't drink, we don't
Yeah,
drink,
yeah.
no, we.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Be careful what you wish for.
We've left some bodies by the wayside, haven't we?
Birmingham Airs springs to mind.
I know.
I mean,
Do you know, I'm absolutely enjoying today, guys, are you? Because these songs are absolutely brilliant today. So, I really love to see new acts, young acts coming along and doing their own original material.
and enthusiastic with you.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
You just turn the camera around a little bit because Andy just knocked it with his foot. That's better, thank you, mate.
Thanks.
He'll be getting a pub after, and everybody knows what a pub is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, right, I'm going to do this other way around. How did the UK Country Radio Awards launch go last week? Was it okay? Was it really good?
Yeah, it was good fun. So I'd never been to Doncaster before, so that was the first time.
He's never been to north above the wall, has he really? You know Game of Thrones?
Never been to Donnelly?
I do, yeah.
Oh, Game of Thrones fan, yeah. Yeah, just called us Wildlands, that's what we are. And did you meet up with our old pal, Mr. Wayne Jacobs?
I did, yeah. So I was playing with Wayne for the first time. It's really cool.
One day with Teddy was playing with Wayne, boys.
I was, yeah. It was good fun.
Yeah.
It's really nice because obviously Wayne and I have spoken like quite a lot on social media, and we were with the same PR
Lovely
company.
guy, he's Wayne.
Yeah, lovely bloke.
Hello, mate, if you're listening.
Yes. But
Are you with Ken, Country Music
I am with Ken, yeah.
We know Ken, we know Ken quite well. And that's good to know. So, UK Country Radio Awards is it's really a great thing. I mean, we've been nominated a couple of times. We've been nominated this year, haven't we? We ain't going to get nowhere. And Wayne, is it 9 years for Wayne now? If we
we've no chance.
You've no chance. Wayne's award, mate.
Wayne's award.
We'll get your own back, Jacobs, don't worry. But well done last week, mate. It was really
Thank
good.
you, man.
Yeah. What gigs have you got coming up? Well, you've told me about the album, so what gigs have you got coming up?
Oh man, there's plenty. So my next big one is we're doing Country on the Coast. So we're playing that on the Saturday night. So that's in Portsmouth.
I've never heard of
It's
that
a new one. It's a new one this year.
You have to send the link.
That's why I heard it.
That's why I'm new. You have to send the link.
Have you heard Lily Garland? She's a UK country.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's running it. So
Really? I'll write that down. You have to give me that.
Write that down so don't forget, because you're getting old now and you do forget.
I know.
There's a really great lineup. She's got some great UK country acts.
Oh, with no chance this year then, is there?
Then we're doing Buckle and Boots, doing that in May as well, which is going to be great. I loved it last May.
Hello, mate, Gary.
Yeah. Again, doing main stage this year, which is going to be super cool. And then the other big one that I'm so looking forward to is the British Country Music Festival, which is being headlined.
Well, that's a new one.
Blackpool, yeah.
That's
so
brand new as well. That one is, isn't it?
Yeah, so a beautiful venue.
We might have to see about it, but we might be too old, don't you know?
Yeah.
Blackpool.
Blackpool.
Not for Blackpool Rock.
We should rock Blackpool.
Agent promoters, they can get in touch with you, like you said, through your website and everything. Have you got your own agent and all that? Or?
Well, this is an interesting story actually. So
there's no legal things you're going to get in trouble here.
No, I'm not going to get in trouble at all.
You can't sue us.
You can't sue us, you know what I mean?
Not at all. So there's I work with various people, obviously Ken being one of them.
Yeah.
I work with another PR company called Whiskey and Cigarettes, who are based between Minnesota and Milan as well. So I did some shows in Milan with them.
Oh, you have to give me that as well.
Plus,
We'll have to see it. We're learning all the while.
And then basically, when I went to that C2C 2017, I met my now girlfriend, who is a massive country music fan.
Oh, you've just ruined the hearts of a lot of girls now. He's got a girlfriend.
Not really.
He's not on the market.
And basically what happened is she was the one that actually egged me on to start doing this. Because she'd seen my...
You know, you've got a good girl there, you know.
I know, but she now works for Ken. She now works
Is it Rachel?
Yeah.
Oh, Rachel!
We know Rachel.
Well, all right, Rachel, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
There you go.
Small world, that isn't it?
There you go.
Rachel,
Everyone knows Rachel. She's more famous than I'll ever be.
we're going to edit that bit about the girls. We're going to edit all that bit, all right.
What girls?
He's not free at all. How double dare you, boys? You naughty boys, you there.
Which age now?
I love you, right. Nothing to do with me. She's going to fall out with me now, you what?
Yeah, but she's basically like amazing at booking. Like as I say, I've been with all sorts of people, and she's got me gigs at the Bluebird.
Would she take on some hard farce? Would she take us on?
She'd help you out for sure.
You know,
I'll put in a good word.
good luck.
So I'm off to watch her play hockey in a bit, so I'll put in a good word.
We'll buy her a drink or two.
He doesn't drink. We don't drink.
She might.
No, she's playing hockey.
Yeah.
Well, you can play hockey over in.
Well, edit that one out, Dilly. Right then. We're getting worse now, Right then, cheers for that, mate. We've got some. So Rachel, I've been in contact with Rachel. Maybe Ken again, you know what I mean? Country in the Coast was that one. Remember that. Ready? Right, do you want to have a break for a drink or do you want to crack on?
I'm good, mate.
He needs to go and see Rachel to see this hockey match, that's what it is. Right, mate, you want to do your full song? And it's called...
I can do that one.
Oh yeah, I forgot the third one.
Get it right.
We're going to do the third song. Sorry, I'm getting so excited because I've jumped through. We're going to do one called
When I See You.
When I See You, and what's all this about?
This was an interesting one. So this was one of the ones that Dan Evans wrote. That he sent this to me to produce and to basically pitch it to somebody else. Was the original idea.
So he's a writer of this.
He's a writer.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So you have to write that down in case I put your name down. He goes, hang on a minute.
Yeah. No worries. And so I put down a demo vocal. And it came back from the mastering for me to pitch, and we were just like, no, that's it, that's there, cool. that's the one. And it's really cool because it's about his grandfather passing away. So we're just like,
oh no, another tearjerker.
It is a tearjerker. I'm sorry. That kind of seems to be.
So never cry in your beer, son.
You know what I mean? I hate these things, I do, because I cry like a puppy, I do.
But the main happy thing about it is that it was a UK country #1 single. So that's the most important thing.
Did you win an award with it?
I didn't win an award for it, but I am up for an award for it this year at the UK Country Music Awards, actually.
Is it competition there, right?
He's putting it across.
Old Wayne's got some competition on his hands.
Wayne's won this one. Wayne's won this one. If I can contact our Rachel, she might help us and we can nudge this youngin out the way, do you know what I mean? No chance. Anyway, this is Danny McMahon.
Yeah.
Yes. We're on a shot.
When I See You.
Yes.
Mate? Take it away, son.
Hey.
Go on.
Staring at my bedroom wall, where I got the call the day there would be no more days. And something inside me said nothing would ever be the same. We go back to yesterday, so much I wanna say that I couldn't tell you back when. I was strong enough, I could show love then. When I see you, light up the stars in the sky, and I'll show you the things that I've done with my time. When I see tell you my girl's doing fine, but tonight ain't the night and I got to go on with my life till I see you. They say that when you lose someone, it's the moving on, waiting to see them again. Nothing but killing time, never knowing when it's gonna end. Though I might talk to you, I'd rather walk with you. I miss your laugh and your smile, but now we're giving when I see you. Whoa.
Yeah!
Wow! Beautiful.
Absolutely fantastic, that is,
Well
mate.
done, that was beautiful, that is.
You know, we can't get to play him up. We just can't
That's how you wrote the song. Take note, that's how you wrote the song.
Oh no, these young pups. These young uns showing out, man, what to do. That was brilliant, mate.
Thank you,
Like that.
Appreciate it, thank you.
He's too good looking, he is, you know. Isn't he? Too good looking.
He's
got
sitting next to
everything.
you.
He's got talent. He's got hair. Ball joke.
Bull joke.
There you go.
You've been bullied.
I'm in trouble again there, innit?
Yeah, you've been bullied.
Right, ball joke. And but that's brilliant. It's been a joy this stage, you know.
Thank you, man.
And normally,
Thanks for having me.
normally, you ask all our guests before, we've played you up long before now, but these songs are really in.
Yeah, you just sort of sit and stand and listen to them.
It's no favouritism to the rest, you know, don't understand, but we'll get them before the end of this. I'm telling you, we've got to get to crack up. Anyway. Looking at my script, I don't know why I bring a script because it's all over the place. What ambitions have you got left to do, mate? I know that's a daft question.
Yeah,
You're
no,
so young, but
no, it's. I mean, for me, my always like, and I always say this to other guys that I work with as well. Like, you got to think big. Like, you got your goals have got to be. You know, I mean, I've got loads of tiny little goals to get to where I want to get to long term. But my big thing would always be to be like a male British artist that goes to America and makes some kind of impact. That would be it for me. Like, if I could do that.
Well, you already are.
It's good. We're getting there. Getting there. Like, we've done some cool things. Like, it's.
he's going to be a super duper star when you think of it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? When we're in a rocking chair.
Remember us when you are Richie Finders, like, you know what I mean?
And so, would you like to do your fourth song? And what's the story behind it? It's called that one. I've got it right this time.
Yeah, it don't work that way. You got it. So this one. When I was a teenager, I actually had really bad epilepsy.
Yeah.
All right, we're honest with that.
There we go. Yeah. So basically, when I was able to get back in my Vauxhall Corsa again, rock and roll.
Nothing wrong with the Corsa, mate. Nothing wrong with the Corsa.
Other vehicles are available. Yeah. You're on course.
Trans Am, if you're going to give them for free.
Yeah. But basically, I was just like, you know, I love like that whole like country rock driving music. Like Keith Urban's one of my big influences, and I used to always love listening to that as a kid. And the minute I was able to get back in my
Well, I
car
used to be a
again-
big golf
I must admit, because we're from the older generation, we grew up with Jim Reeves and all that, and all the Hank Williams and all, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
Dwight Yoakam and all that sort of thing. We came through the line dance phase, didn't we, and all that.
When I got into country, one of my favourite artists was Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
Because he was the new
He was the king
sort
of
of
the time.
country rock
Yeah.
artist.
And the thing is, I mean, I like, is it Brad Paisley?
Yeah.
Mona Lisa?
Yeah.
That
Beautiful.
was, I love that one. And then, because of C2C this year, Keith Urban, if you remember, has been playing on Radio 2, isn't he?
He has quite a lot.
And I went, ooh, because the new generation coming through, because like country rock, rock and roll, that's what we grew up with.
Yeah.
It's absolutely brilliant, and these new songs that are coming through, and all the generation, because our good friend Ash Cooper, he's doing Ash.
All right, Ash.
He was a brilliant songwriter. He still is a brilliant
I was
songwriter.
going to say, what you mean, what?
He's doing a Keith Urban.
Yeah.
I've seen him around.
Our Ash. So he did some
Fantastic singer as well.
brilliant, great band as well that he's got. All Ash. See you soon, mate. You can buy me a pint for that. And but it's brilliant, mate. So your ambitions is to carry on doing fantastic original songs.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
get yourself to America.
Yeah.
And movie star, what do you think? You never know, do you?
You never know.
Hey, Mission Impossible 7 it could be in, you never know.
Singing on a bar in the background.
Yeah. In the
I'll
bar in
take
the
that.
background. In the
It's
bar.
singing in a bar.
Oh, sorry, mate. I thought he was on bed doing lap dancing. Hang on a minute. Anyway,
Pole
I
dancing.
was going to say that's going to be at 18.
Escalated quickly, didn't
That
it?
did you? Don't get him on there, Danny. Just don't get him down that road, mate. So this song is called "It Doesn't Work That Way." Is that right?
It don't work.
It
that
don't
way.
work that way. Sorry,
That's alright.
Get it right.
I'm being posh. Right, Mr. Danny McMahon.
Oh, if you're from the Midlands, it don't work
It
that
don't
way.
work that way. Right, Danny McMahon and "It Don't Work That Way."
That's the one.
Hey!
You'll be pleased to know this one's upbeat as well.
Oh, this is the one.
No, it don't work that way. See, it's a funny situation. I gotta educate her, 'cause she's a showstopper, doesn't know why. See, it's a funny perfect misdemeanor. You know it when you see her, and every time, yeah, you close your eyes. So come on, put the needle on me. Just tell me when you want me. So come back and push it on me. Oh, now, oh, let's see, hey, yeah, yeah. Do what you do, see what you say, you say, hey, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I'm just a guy who leads you astray, but we both know that it don't work that way. Another big conversation with perfect concentration, 'cause I can see there's a world unexplored. I know it's obvious he hurt you, but patience is a virtue, and I can tell you want it more. Woo! Woo! So let's break this down and take our time in this town. Pick you up and spin you out all night long. See, hey, yeah, yeah. Do what you do, say what you say, and say, hey, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I'm just a guy who leads you astray, but we both know that it don't work that way. But like I said before, you're worth waiting for. Remember when you cried when I wrote that song? That kiss, that touch, I know I'm enough to say. And say, hey, yeah, yeah. Do what you do, say what you say, and say, hey, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I'm just a guy who leads you astray, but we both know that it don't. See, it's a funny situation, gotta educate her, 'cause she's a strong star. Doesn't know I know it don't work that perfect misdemeanor. You know it when you see her, and every time, yeah, you close your eyes. No, it don't work that way.
Yay! Yes, we got him. We got him. We got him. We got him.
Yay! We got you are naughty, you pair of ever so naughty.
Beautiful
Ever so
song.
naughty.
Beautiful song, that was.
Beautiful song,
Beautiful
that
song, by the way.
really good, really good.
Really
We're
good.
sorry, Troy.
You did well. You did well.
That's quite
Professor, you see me smiling, look away.
You get to look away.
No eye contact, that's the key.
That was absolutely brilliant, wasn't it, boys?
Oh,
Right,
yes,
joking
really
aside.
was.
Cheers, fellas.
And is that on?
That's on Momentarily. It's the first song on Momentarily, EP.
I've got it. You want a copy?
Oh.
Buy it then. Look, I had to.
I've got some in the car.
There you go. There you go. It was free. Right then, we're gonna have a quick break, and then Danny can have a drink because we've really been working him hard. You know what I mean? Just tea, and then we'll be back in a minute, and we'll see you soon. Okay? Well done, mate.
Thank you, man. Thank
See you in a
you.
bit.
Cheers.
Yeah.